about my experience growing up in Indonesia and talk about how this world is this perfect and beautiful thing, then I would be lying to all of you guys here. Because if we're being completely honest, based on my experience growing up in Indonesia, I only saw that the world is imperfect. As children, our hearts are like this empty jar of water. It is meant to hold this hope and wonder from the world. But instead, as we grew up, it's only filled by the harsh reality of life, like betrayals, disappointment, fear, and other things. Until eventually, you just decide to sit down, stare at this jar and wonder, is this really what the world's all about? But before that, I think it would be appropriate for me to introduce myself. So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Charlene, and for today, I'd like to tell you all the harsh reality that I learned by growing up in Indonesia. So if you had to ask me a question, is Indonesia perfect? I would say no. Because in Indonesia, to live an easy life, you need privilege. And in oftentimes, we can see this trial and tribulance among people with less privilege. And because of that, growing up, I wanted to leave this place. I wanted to leave Indonesia and find a place where I can have a better life. Or at least some place where everything will make sense. But as I grew up, I saw that this world, wherever I went, there's always problems. At first, I thought that Indonesia was the only place that was broken. But the more that I drove into these countries, I saw that these places are all also corrupted, and that no place in the world is perfect. Systems that failed their people, injustice, and even sometimes struggles that we don't know because the media refuse to tell us. This is all because of greed. And with greed comes corruption. And us humans are very greedy creatures. So yes, this is our world. It is not perfect and it would never be perfect. So now that we know this truth, why are we still deciding to run away from it like cowards instead of manning up and facing it, solving it, and doing something to actually benefit us? Because it's easy to see all these flaws in the world and wishing that we have some better place to live in. But in reality, we're just avoiding this realness. If we keep ignoring the point that this world is full of problems, we're just continuing in this endless cycle of constant dissatisfaction and longing for a better world without ever doing anything. So what are these people actually doing? They're studying hard, working hard, and sacrificing their precious time to chase this privilege. But in the end, is all this struggle actually worth it? Because when you die, without leaving any purpose, your life will still be meaningless. So when I grew up in Indonesia, it taught me that this world is destroyed, broken, and corrupt. But in the midst of this corrupt world, there's a chance to change. There's for those people that refuse to turn their backs on these problems, and for those people who decided to not compete and to not make themselves susceptible for these evil changes, and for those people who can embrace their imperfections and actually do something to result in a better life. These people are the ones that are actually making change. So I believe that we can do something better. If not for us, then please do it for the next generation of people. That is all for my speech, and thank you for listening.
Whoa! Thank you very much. What's your name again? I'm sorry.
Huh?
Oh, Charlene, yes. Give it up for Charlene once again. What a powerful opener. Yes. All right. So let's listen to our judges. They have some words, yeah, from Kamiya. Miss Mia.
Okay. Hi, Charlene. How do you feel?
I'm really nervous.
You don't have to be nervous. You were really powerful. I agree with Kadimas. And I can see that you are really passionate about this topic, and I can relate. Like growing up, I also want to leave Indonesia because I see a lot of bad things. But then again, when I see the world, same old, right? It's up to us that can change the world. I agree with you. So, well done. Thank you very much, Charlene.
Alright, thank you so much Miss Mia. So, kita pindah ke Kak Maudi, silakan Kak Maudi.
Hi Charlene, thank you so much for your effort. Udah bawa props juga, aku bener-bener salut banget, niat banget. Pasti udah prepare ini dari jauh-jauh hari juga. Aku suka sama topik yang kamu bawa, very engaging dan juga clear. Dan juga yang terakhir, emotionsnya itu dapat banget. Aku yakin dalam rentang waktu yang sebentar ini akan susah gitu untuk build chemistry. Tapi kamu bisa bikin aku ngerasain hal yang sama, aku relate juga sama topiknya. That's very great. Thank you Charlene for your hard work.
Thank you so much
Thank you,
Kak
Kak
Maudi.
Maudi.
And yes, you know what? Actually, I'm impressed. From your performance. You're so confident, and then I love your energy, and I can see that you are well prepared here with the prop as well. So, congratulations, Charlene, you did it. And then I can tell that you're still nervous, yes? Okay, but you did amazing though, right, Mr. Dimas?
Yes, you should be proud of yourself. Hey, great job, Charlene. You can, let the emotions out. Yeah, after this,
True.
after giving your best. Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
All right, so once again, give it up for Charlene.